Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you. Alright, what we've got here is the CZ Shadow 2 Compact versus the CZ P-07. However, this is not a stock P-07. It's been, stippled and things like that. Does have a comp on it, does have the light on it. The O-Hunt, of course, we have a light over here, but it's the TLR7X. There it's the X300, so it is a bigger light. This gun's comped, this gun's not. Got the holsters behind it. Those are both Armsman holsters. I will leave a link below if you're interested. Also, if you're interested in any lock grip stands, grips, mag wells, shirts, t-shirts, anything, or hats, I will leave a link below as well, and you can use my discount code. It's BJGG10. That'll save you 10% off any lock products. Also on the Armsman holsters, you can use BJGG10. That will save you 10% off, and all my subscribers get free shipping, so make sure you're subscribed. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get into it. Everybody's been wanting to see this. I told everybody I was going to do a comparison, and this is the one that won. They wanted the Shadow 2 Compact against the P-07. So of course, without the comp and the longer light and everything, they're very similar in size. One is just a polymer version, one's an alloy version. They, both hold 15 rounds, do offer extensions for both, etc. Both double action, single action. I will say this has a much better trigger than this one. This is the Omega. Not that it's a bad trigger. It's just like if you go to the gun store and play with it brand new, it's really crunchy and gritty. But after you shoot it, maybe 400 or 500 rounds, it does smooth up. It gets a little smoother. But of course, it's not a, 2-pound trigger or anything like that, so don't expect that. But they are great guns. The great thing about double action, single action is you have dual strike capability, meaning you can pull the trigger. If the primer doesn't go off, you can simply pull it again. You don't even have to rack the slide and clear it. Then if it doesn't shoot the second time, of course, you want to clear it, but there you go. This one has been milled for an optic. It did not come that way. Everybody asked me, hey, what about the CZ P-09 Nocturne? Are you going to buy it? I have two P-07s and two P-09s. One P-07 is customized. This is it. One P-09 is customized. So the other ones are stock, the other P-07 and P-09. I don't see any reason for me personally to get the P-09 Nocturne, but I think it is a good option for many people. If you're not vested in these already, get one. I think they're going to be a fantastic gun. I really like these. But this is the comparison y'all have all been waiting for. Stay tuned. Here's the comparison. All right. Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you here from Texas Gun Experience, home away from home. I am testing out a new mic. Let me know what you think about it. It's got the sound suppression. I've got that turned on. We are in a range. Nobody's shooting physically in here yet. Some people might be coming in, but they are next door. But let me know how it sounds. I'm going to be testing the CZ P-07 with the comp, with the Surefire X300, and the O-Hunt box. And of course, this is all customized out. It does have the factory trigger, but it's good and worn in, against the CZ Shadow 2 Compact. It's got the lock grips on it, lock mag well, all that good stuff. I think I've got about 12 rounds in each. Also testing out the lock mag extension. This says it's a +5, depending on the follower that you use. But I am testing it on the compact mag. So this originally was a 15-round mag. I pulled the spring and everything out. I put the Shadow 2 compact spring and follower. So with this one on here, with the factory follower, it only gives you a +4. So now this is a 15 +4 in this one, which is nice. So you can carry it as a backup mag. If you put it in the gun, it looks like this. And of course, this is the lock mag well. These are the lock mag extensions, so they're cut perfectly to fit in there, so you won't have any problems. They do make them, of course, also for the full-size Shadow 2 compact, or full-size Shadow 2s for the 17-round mags with their grams additional follower and spring. You can get a +5 in your 17-round mags, but they will not lock back because of the follower. This is a milled, it's kind of a shorter follower, so it doesn't hold the slide back. But that's competition, that's normal. A lot of people know it, but if you're a newbie, these will not lock back with the grams follower and the power spring for a +5. Not a big deal, but I just wanted you to be aware of it. So first, this is the target I have here. This is on my left. We will be shooting the P-07 at this one. I don't know how great these dots are dialed in perfectly. And over here on the right, we will shoot the Shadow 2 Compact. And, you know, we're just gonna see, I'll try to shoot slow. These are really hard to shoot slow, but I will try to shoot slow. So on the left, P-07. On the right, Shadow 2 Compact. And a lot of people have asked, hey, you're gonna buy the new CZ P-09 Nocturne? I don't have any reason to. I've got two CZ P-07s and two P-09s. This one is customized on the P-07. I have another P-09 customized, and the other P-07 and P-09 are pretty much stock with no milling or anything. Kind of use those as backups for parts if I never needed them. Now this one does have the big heavy light on it and a big old comp. Of course, this one has the small light TLR7X or TLR7AX, however you want to say it, or X, and no comp. So, but this one's also aluminum or alloy. This one's all polymer. So I don't know if the weight's going to balance out, but I wanted to compare them because I like both of the guns. Remember P-07 on the left, Shadow 2 on the right, and I'll show you afterwards. Just going to send it out to 7 yards. Here I am running the big extension, but I've only got about 12 rounds in there. So let's try the P-07 first. Again, I don't know how if these are dialed in perfectly or not. No. It's hard to shoot these. Okay, there you go. Everything functioned properly, and it did lock back, even on this one. So I did drop a few. You know, I wasn't going for pinpoint accuracy. I'm not that type of shooter, but they're all probably within a fist. But we'll pull it in here in a minute. Now we are going to test the lock extension on the compact mag, and it gives me a +4, but I only have 12 in here. So kind of keep it somewhat equal. I could tell you this one's going to have a better trigger. Yeah, this gun's freaking sweet. Who do you think won? The P-07 with the big heavy light and the big comp and all of this, and the stock trigger, but it is worn in really good, or the CZ Shadow 2 Compact with the factory trigger and the way that you see it and the smaller light? Which one do you think won? Put your comments below. I'm about to pull it in. I maybe kept an equal pace, not sure. But remember, P-07 on the left, Shadow 2 Compact on the right. So we will pull it in. We'll show you. I show all the goods and the bads. Here is the CZ P-07. Some good groups, but kind of did throw a couple out of the little triangle. And these diamonds are, you know, inside them about the size of my fist. There's two right there that I dropped. Here's the Shadow 2 Compact. I mean, there's my thumb. Way smaller than my fist. So there's three right there I dropped. Now this group's really nice. And I'm sure the trigger, you know, this is a way better trigger. But let me know what you think. Shadow 2 Compact, CZ P-07. This gun is a freaking shooter. It is a shooter. Now it's getting warm because I've been shooting it a lot today. Really wanting to prove it out. As of right now, before I got here today, I had 520 rounds through this so far. That's 115, 124, 147. FMJs, 124 hollow point, HSTs, 124 spear gold dots, and 124 crown, V-crown, SIG hollow points. And it shot it all. I've not had one hiccup with the Shadow 2 Compact in the 520 rounds. Now today, I've shot 19 plus, what is this one? 22 plus the 12 I just shot. So we're constant. We're adding it up, or I'll keep record of it. I'll jot it all down. But anyway, I mean, I love the P-07. This is a great gun. You know, all polymer size. The Shadow 2 Compact is definitely smaller. But here's what's funny. Y'all saw the Shadow 2 group, or Shadow 2 Compact group, and then the P-07 group. P-07 has a comp and a huge light on it. So, you know, it's adding some weight. Now, it is a polymer gun. Here, this gun actually feels lighter the way that it is compared to the P-07 right now. And with that comp on the P-07, it does help. And if I really crank down on it and everything, I could probably, you know, even shoot it better. But with this magwell, it actually really gives me a better grip because it crunches my hands on there. So where I don't have the magwell on the P-07, so my hand kind of hangs down here, my pinky does a little bit. So that could also assist me in shooting it better, I feel. I love the P-07, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic gun. And I highly recommend it. I even think the P-09 would be a great option for a lot of people. And I feel that everyone should be familiar with double action, single action, which is striker fire, revolvers, or single action. I think you should add a double action, single action to your collection. So if you can run a good double action, single action trigger, then it's going to actually improve the other trigger groups that you may have already. So I appreciate y'all so much for watching. Remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.